What made you decide to pursue your high school equivalency credential, and what were your expectations about the process?
Well, it's been on my list, but means that when I was young and stupid and quit school and then I got married and had kids, everybody was where they needed to be. Everybody was raised, whatnot, so it was my turn. And I had pursued going down this avenue before with another, but their schedule wasn't working. And then when I came across you guys, it worked, it clicked. So there was no reason for me to put it off.
Perfect. What did the experience, how did the experience differ from what you imagined?
It was a lot more comfortable. It put all my worries and my concerns. It put them aside. It was a place that I looked forward to coming. That's probably why I was here 2 to 3 days a week, at least 3 days a week. Yeah.
Was there a time during the process that you felt like giving up?
You betcha. Probably more than one occasion. Math was a very big struggle for me, and I would be in here with John. We'd do our thing with the board. I would understand it because he's so good at what he does. But it was how my brain works. Once I got home, I would always forget one step, and it was usually I'd see the problem, I would forget the second step, and then I would remember I could finish it up. So when I left here, I ate, slept, breathed math. Whenever I had a moment, I was doing math.
That's perfect. What advice would you give those interested in attaining a high school credential at the East Wayne Street Center?
Well, my first advice to any young person who's still in school, stay there. It's a lot easier to do it, as John pointed out to me, when you have 4 years and then trying to do it all in a short period of time. So just stay in school, stick with it, be patient, trust the process, and trust in yourself.
That's interesting that you would say that, trust in yourself. That's sometimes that's harder to do than we imagine. So was there some sort of, I don't know, was there some sort of technique that you used when you were feeling a little disgruntled, like you weren't going to be able to make it, or this was going to be too hard for you? What did you?
I was not going to be defeated. That's what kept me going, was the fact that the only thing stopping myself was myself, and I just would take a step back, take a deep breath, and then of course John, I would air my frustration with John, and he would give me my pep talk. And yeah, but you just don't give up, no matter what. You got to be dedicated to the process.
Is there anything that you would, if you were giving advice to students that are currently in our classes or want to be in our classes, what advice would that be?
What advice would I give them? I would tell them you have to be committed. It has to be something you want to do, and you got to be willing to put forth the work and the effort to do it. There can't be any excuses. We all have life. You just gotta, I wouldn't neglect my children, and this was just as important to me as my kids are. So you just gotta put it in your priority and perspective in your life, and just do it, because once you get it, it's an awesome feeling. So.
Do I have the permission to share this interview with students, board members, and the general public?
You do. You do.
Is there anything else that you'd like to be able to share with the people that are going to be watching this?
I can say that I know a majority of people who come in here are a younger age bracket, and if I can do it at my age of 54, now 55, dealing with brain fog and things in that nature as we get older, then you can do it. Just have faith in the process, the people around you, and it really helps to have an awesome support system. I had people here at East Wayne Center, I had my family, and don't be fearful of what tomorrow holds, because the only thing holding you back is yourself, because only we can change our tomorrow.
That's perfect. I'd just like to let you know that the staff here at East Wayne Street Center is very proud of you, and we admire your fortitude in this particular endeavor, and we just hope that the other students can benefit from your experience. But we just want to say thank you for picking us and for being successful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.